mesremo mese me mano ba akonya me ba me Nkansah mmani nyina anya me ma ti mu amada no story na mo kan.
So this is why Kwadwo Nkansah Lilwin is trending. So many of you have not followed the story. So let me just take you back. You know, over the last week, Kwadwo Nkansah Lilwin was on live. He was live on TikTok with his fans. Then he was telling them that he have an upcoming movie which compromises of whatever that happened inside his marriage. And if you remember, it was some 2 years ago when he brought out a press release that after a DNA test, one of his child, they find out that akolani nyanidia. So he uses all that word to create a movie, which will be released soon. So he was just narrating, giving them tips of what idea like ABC movie no. But most of the bloggers presented and most of the media houses misunderstood him. Most of us misunderstood him. So we were just posting. If you go on TL, if you go on Facebook, if you go on TikTok, it was just circulating there. So it has been a controversy on the internet that Kwadwo Nkansah Lilwin say number 5 ni nyani dia after some year DNA, which is false. He didn't say that. That was not the statement. He was like, back then, after the DNA, one of his child is not for him. So so many people were just putting out there false information and other stuff. So on the 15th of March 2026, his management brought out a press release, and I read. So this is 15th March 2026 for immediate release. Official statement regarding Lilwin DNA rumors. So it was like this. The attention of Wezzy Empire and the management of actor Lilwin has been drawn to misleading rumors circulating on social media regarding a supposed DNA test involving a child. So this is what they were saying. So they were like, we wish to state categorically that these claims are completely not reflection of a true and real incident. This is strictly a showbiz marketing strategy designed to promote Lilwin's highly anticipated upcoming movie titled DNA. So this was what he was talking about in the live video, but many people misunderstood him, which will be premiered exclusively on Wezzy Empire on YouTube. So they keep saying, or it is going on like this. The ongoing conversation regarding DNA is purely a storyline from the movie and has absolutely no reflection on Lilwin's personal life. Lilwin is a happily married man and is blessed with 8 beautiful children with his lovely wife. So so what he was trying to say inside the video was that back then, I think 2 years ago, when there is a information out there that Kwadwo Nkansah Lilwin omuye DNA test no nimba enye so it was 2. You understand? It was 2, not so many people just misunderstood everything. So they just posted a video on the internet. Many bloggers were just saying all this. You understand? So I read. So it was like this. So he said, we urge the public to disregard the misinterpretation attached to the videos as though the statement being made by Lilwin is one of a true statement of affairs of his personal life. So what Lilwin was trying to say is previous, back then, Nyomana is see, and I said, what happened inside his marriage, and then I'm already year moving, and already trusting, but most people, dodo na anya debe anti asiye. Dodo na anti asiye. Nti ama omu ye debe, they are just giving out what? False information. So they proceed on to say that kindly follow Wezzy Empire. Kindly follow Wezzy Empire on YouTube to watch the movie and see what the hype is really about. Go watch, leave your comments and enjoy the entertainment signed by the management. So this was the press release. Bro, let me tell you this. See, we live in a country where false news, false information travel far. False information, a quick chain, good ones. Let me just switch on this. You see, this is why Shatawale and the bloggers, Shatawale and the medias, Shatawale and the presenters, omuye debe, omunya grudge, they be a Shatawale mbua, they be a Shatawale YC. You know, most people doesn't understand those people because Lilwin, before he will come on live to say this, or the movie 5, and the Eddie Bay, he brought out 5 movies. Nobody was talking about it. None of the bloggers, including me. Nobody posted it. Nobody posted it. At least, ube video kakrabi nowadays, like you do cut and paste. You put it small into it, then you post it. Not sending ube kofan the movie in now I be post. At least talk about it small. You understand? But any bad thing and ascent, any false information and ascent, at the body be a bad year, we have the courage. That is when we put out our cameras, our microphone and everything, our editors, our graphic designers together to shoot a video. Now I can't because false information what travels far. In India and Wale, only media, only bloggers, only presenters, and they always get grudges. So this was what Lilwin was just trying to hype his upcoming movie, which will be released soon, because already he has 5 movies out there. Who will be who follow Wezzy Empire, who follow Wezzy Entertainment, he have 5 movies out there. I'll put it on the screen. You go on his YouTube channel, then you watch. And you're free, and yes, it will be Tiaka. You understand? So I don't know why most people are just trying to mislead people. You understand? See, Wale will release an album, music and other stuffs, music video and other stuffs. Some few people that will talk about it. It's only some few people and the Becca Huasem, but media bloggers and nobody is talking about it. But in Huasem Bonibi Bar, just look at yesterday. Just look at yesterday when they met. When they met at the raffle draw. Everyone started talking about Wale's dressing. Stoneboy Ash's suit. I didn't know Wale Beko shut up and down as a street guy. You understand? Many people. So all this they bar together and Lilwin they buy. So he brought out a video. He brought out a video again, and he was like, "Ghana for maybe tuyamo kapa."
Oh, more bloggers. Ghana for mutis and yammy tuyamo kapa. Yammy tuyamo kapa. Nkansah for you know. Just moving album nam the abano. Just move at the papa. Sini ya boka be almost 20 billion. Almost 2 million Ghana cedis. Ye de bramo kwa. O hwe de kwa. Untua kanye hwe. O hwa mo adwani. Matna se adi nsenhu se obi anka ho asem. Ana mo namba bi na mudi nsenhu. Ana mo ye mo niema. Beba ka se Me man ba ko nya me ba. Na movie no ba ko nya me ba. Ane de TV stations media for gwa enka wasem da ma fa mo ka. Onyankopon tuo mo ka.
It's a whole lot of story, bro. Sometimes we live in a country where we consume false news instead of the positive side. Because looking at how, you see, when it comes to this entertainment side, it is Shatawale. And when you go to this movie side, when it comes to music, it is Wale. When you go to the movie side, Lilwin. Because he's putting out hard work, millions of dollars to premiere movies, to like, if you go on his channel, go send in obey Juma. He's doing a hard work. Oye Juma on the channel also. But we will just be there, then any small thing or buy just to like to hype the movie keke. Then it has tend to be controversy on internet. If you go on TL, X, formerly Twitter, if you go there, people are just dragging him. If you go on YouTube, if you bro, as if him. It's not supposed to be like that. You understand? It is not fair. Obi Deba, you talk about it. See, Wale did not say something. Men come and wasem. Lilwin did not say men come and wasem. But Oye Juma we Deba, you know, because he didn't like one fair radio presenter saying, you know, I want to come on your show to come and hype my movie, you know. Or Deba and nobody was talking about it.
Mr. Mo. Mese me mano ba ko nya me ba me Nkansah mani nyina nya me ma ti mu amada no story na mo ka no pacho me na mbeka to abontene and ntama ka asem na mo dan ma no mo asem bi ka o kojo mi ehu die no o kojo mi ehu results no nem se wo dan asem no se Kwadwo Nkansah ne ma 5 nyina na ne ma ko mo nya 5 ne ma no mbo 5 ombo 5 Bruni ba ko abi before nsia amasre ti bisi ko nya me ba ti wo asem mo de ko hye me ex-wife enem current wife
And Wale ko Asempa 94.7. He was talking. Then he brought out Iyoko issue that they need to beg him because Oma had a brand, no. Oma mana lose deals as he can win. You understand? Oma mana lose deals as he can be like Captain Krabekan, right? It was there. So, bro, some things are not to be done. Some things are not to be done. Many things are not to be done. After the day, kasa Lilwin nebu fuye because of the movie Ebai. He brought out a movie, no one was talking about it. But when he goes live on TikTok, the video where the better was sent, and I'm a banner crown. Back then, me bako after DNA test, me banning mediano. It have taken everywhere. Controversy. If you go on there, like on social media, it was just circulating there.
Me enshime that na me nsun suda because in life be be betimasi ya me na boy ni so let no way ase.
If you go on the social media, if you go on X, it is there. If you go on TikTok, if you go on Facebook, Instagram, the news was just circulating there that Lilwin said, Enyanedia. Me, I understand him. I've seen Zion Felix, I've seen other bloggers were just trying to bash him. Bro, onye Zion Felix, odi movie ni ba ye no unka ho asem ye. You understand? Zion Felix unka ho asem, and the other bloggers unka ho asem ye. So if there is where, don't even talk about it. You understand? That is why most of the times people misunderstood Shatawale. That is why many people understood him. Because Senka Otsinasia, you put out Udisika the best shadim. You talk about it. Ebe kunichi and I sent him. Ebe kuichri. Amu biso aedebe. Oh, ebia Lilwin ede $7,000 ede a movie we mu. But I said Lilwin the $7,000 ede a movie we mu. You understand? So movie ni kuichri no. Foreigners ni edebe eba be fan and I said omuni ni be ye movie. Ombe collaborate and then I epe. But or the baby, nobody will talk about it. But when there is false information and they be query. My name is Denjuma Khalid. If today is your first time of watching me, subscribe for the latest updates. Keep tuned. Keep watching me.
Oh, more bloggers. Ghana for a mutis and you make sure my cup. Yambe pshomo papa Nkansah fubi no chese moving album nam de aba no chese muhu ade papa sini ya boka be almost 20 billion almost 2 million Ghana cedis ye de bramo kwa o hwe de kwa untua kanya hwe o hwa mo agwani Matnasi adinse hu se obi anka ho asem ana mo namba bi na mudinse hu ana moye mo niema beba ka se me manu ba ko nyame ba na movie no ba ko nyame ba ane de TV stations media for kwa anka ho asem da ma fa mo ka onyankopon tuo mo ka mo san mo efine kro mo ba sha ka de papa se ebinu munim nyansa nipa bebre aya de pa amoman no so man be tumpon mo nka mo asem da ataba ya de papa aya do ye kese mo nka mo asem da ade ya papa na mo ka enko ba bia bone tuwe osa obiaka from TikTokers, YouTubers mani aje onyankopon chiaka sa